Last week, the British government announced plans to increase the maximum time that a terror suspect can be held for questioning without charge from the current 28 days to a new maximum of 42 days. Home Secretary Jacqui Smith told MPs the extension would only apply in exceptional circumstances.
It has always been my view that the biggest disruptor of community cohesion and of community peace in this country will be and has been successful terrorist attacks, or even those that have been foiled. And so I always keep at the heart of decisions that I'm making the positive impact of managing to foil attacks in the future as being the most important contributor to overall community cohesion as we go forward. But one of the points I think that impacted certainly on the way that I thought about it was an argument made not just by community groups but by others that we were arguing for a potential future requirement in order to prosecute somebody to be able to hold them longer than 28 days. We weren't claiming that that was necessary at the moment, but we were arguing that it might be necessary in the future. And an argument that was certainly made was, well, in that case, do you need a permanent and forever extension of the maximum period of pre-charge detention? And I think that was a fair argument, that it would change the fundamental basis of the law with respect to pre-charge detention in terrorism cases. And that's one of the reasons why the new proposals that we've come forward with explicitly say that it would only be possible to extend the period of pre-charge detention in exceptional circumstances for a time-limited period and related to a specific set of operational circumstances. And I think that that recognises the community concern about a fundamental shift in the nature of the law of pre-charge detention around terrorism, but it also gives us the tool necessary in order to be more confident that we can avoid the future terrorist attack that would itself undermine community confidence.
Okay. Under the proposed new legislation, Parliament would debate and decide on any application from the government for an extension beyond 28 days. But the Home Secretary would be able to grant an interim extension immediately.
In putting forward these proposals, I have come under two sets of criticism. One, that there is too much parliamentary scrutiny being provided, and that somehow or another this is a role for Parliament that is inappropriate and should be left to the judiciary, or that this is insufficient parliamentary scrutiny and safeguarding. It strikes me, therefore, that the balance might be just about right.
Police have insisted that more time may be necessary in future investigations due to the complex nature of terror cases. Under the proposals, the Home Secretary would need the agreement of a Chief Constable and the Director of Public Prosecutions before ordering an extension.